Hey everybody. How are you guys doing? I am in Colorado at my dad's and I'm sitting on a little single bed in a room that my mom used to call the girls' room. When my daughter Chelsea was, I think she was probably maybe 10, something like that. She came to visit mom and dad and stayed for a week or so in the summer, and this is the room that she slept in. Oh, Dad and I just got back from getting our hair cut. Feels so good to have it done because, you know, I cut it myself. And so I like to, when I come up here, Dad and I usually go and get a haircut, and I will get it gone over, you know, to get rid of all the bad haircut part for me. When I cut my hair, I lift it up and I twist it and cut it. So wherever it lands, and it adds texture to it and everything. I thought you guys might like to see what I have been working on since I've been here, what I brought with me. You're gonna freak out when you see what I brought with me. Okay. First of all, I brought my Naughty knitting sack. And this is the canvas one that has all the granny squares on it. If you don't have a Naughty knitting sack and you don't already know what it is, I hold nothing back here, and so mine is the one that has the skeletons on the inside. I love this bag. I love, love, love this bag. And Katie comes to my channel. You will see her at my lives. So in this bag, I have this. They didn't take these. I flew here, you guys, on the airplane, and they did not take my scissors. I have peaches and cream, 2 different colors. This one is Beach House, and that's this one right here, Beach House. And I'm working from the outside because it was, that inside, you guys, was tighter than a drum. I know, that's what she said, right? And I'm working on a washcloth, and I'm now doing my decreases. Here is how that's coming out. It's a grandma's knit washcloth, and I have a tutorial on my page here. If you want to go and check out my easy knit playlist, I have a tutorial on how to do. I'm really been thinking about redoing that tutorial because I think it's a little bit discombobulated. It was when I very first started making tutorials. I'm using my squared knitting needles. I forget what they're called, but they're called squared, and they are a square needle. Let's see, where's the camera? Maybe you can see. There we go. Okay. This is the 16-inch number 8 that I use for my worsted weight hats, and I'm using it for both the washcloths and the hats. So I only have to have 1 needle with me to do either or. And then I brought another color with me, and it is called, and these are the stripies. This one is called Lavender Meadow. So when I finish that one, I'm going to make this one. And then I'm also going to do some soap sacks out of that stuff. So that is what I brought in that sack. And then I brought my craftiness is happiness. And this is the one that's clear. And I thought it would be good for flying because it has this clear pouch. if you think I'm in love with Katie and her bags, you're right. So I have another naughty knitting sack. This one is the Star Wars one. And on the inside, it's naughty. So if you want to look away, this one has the... just because. So in here, I put my crochet hooks. We sort these out. I brought one of those resin ones. This is the boy hook resin set that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, the other day. I brought one of those. And then the other ones that I ordered from Amazon, I brought those also. I showed these on my live, you guys. But I've got them in a G, an H, and a J. Y'all do the math on that. And then I have all of my wooden handles in this bag. These are the boy hooks, and these are the wooden handles. So I'm all set. And that's what I carried with me in that pouch. And then I also have I use this to tighten when I do the interchangeable needles, and it's just in there because I did not bring a set with me. The needle gauge. I have a stitch holder. This is a stitch picker-upper. This is the stoppers and the tightener for the knitting needles. Those were just in that bag. I don't normally, I didn't bring that stuff with me. And then in here I have various things. I've got a counter, some more stoppers, got I got this from Donna. So stitch marker, it's a one for knitting. But these that I can use for marking things, I got 2 or 3 of those. I don't know if I'm going to use this while I'm here or not, but I brought it because I don't know. I just stuck it in there. But that's where you can hold 2 strands when you're knitting. And I may try to do Portuguese knitting. Terry and I have been talking about that. So that's all that I brought. I'm just showing you what all was in here. And then I also, so I didn't realize I had those scissors in there. I shortened this chain. This is the one that has the chain that will go around your neck. You can wear it around your neck. This is the clover cutter. So you just put the yarn in there and you can cut the end of the yarn. And I shortened that chain and put it on my keychain. I crocheted this and I just did it on a ring. I've got lobster claw on there and then needles. So my little set that goes in my bag. And I've got that in this sack from Fancy Boy Designs. It's the Harry Potter. I bought this one mainly because it had all of the teal because if it's teal, it's Jill. And the golden snitch, I chose it for this project because of the golden snitch, because this is my something golden project. It's the lemonade cowl. And I've been watching out for other Harry Potter bags because this one is the Hufflepuff. And at the time I ordered this, I thought I was a Hufflepuff. And I went back and it logged me right back in, and I found out I'm not a Hufflepuff, that I am, shoot, what's it called? The one Hermione's in. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll think of it in a minute. But here is how I'm just getting into the color work of the lemonade cowl. Now, if those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the Friday night crime knitting I do a Stitch in Crime, and right now we're talking about the Golden State Killer, and the book we're doing is Unmasked by, we're just finishing it up, Unmasked by Paul Holes. And my project is a cowl, and I'm calling it the Lemonade Cowl. I'm just starting the golden part of it. I did a knit one, purl one, so it's the moss stitch here for the brim, and then just knitting. And the pattern is out of a book called Alter Knits. And this, I'm only going to do this part right here. It's going to be these right here where it has the line, and then this going up and down looks like these peaks. And I'm doing it because I want it to look like the Golden State Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge. Alice, I caught myself this time. And the yarn I'm using is the Premier. It's the Stitch Please. It's 100% wool, worsted weight. And I think the colors are I can find it. How are you guys doing? So the yellow one is called Top Banana, but it's kind of a golden yellow. That's why I'm using it. And then the gray is called Gray Area. And it does have kind of a cast to it, almost a lavendery kind of cast. It's real pretty. This yarn is not terribly soft, so I'm going to be anxious to see what happens once it is washed, which will have to be done by hand, because if I don't do it by hand, then being that it's 100% wool, it will felt. So can you believe that that is all I brought with me? Now, you know I have emergency yarn here, right? Downstairs. If you saw my live, you will see some of that yarn was behind me, on the wall behind me. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I have something else that I brought with me, and it's in this bag. Does anybody know what these bags, if you've seen these bags before, you might have a guess to what it is. Do you know yet? Anybody? Leave me a comment down below if you guessed what it was before I opened it. is my invoice. Ooh. Did you see it? So this is from Annie's. I signed up for their Caring Crochet Club. It's a kit club. It cost me, this was the first one, so it was $9.99 for the first one. My shipping was $5.95. I have tax in Texas of $1.32. And then, so they charged me $17.26. $17.26 for the month. Now this will be more. I don't remember. I think they're $19.99 maybe for the club whenever for the monthly. But this one is half price. So that's awesome. Oh, how cute. So this is the Caring Crochet Club. And look at what we're going to be making. It's a superhero cape. How cute. Oh. What does this say on the back? Something on the back here. Oh, that's about the bag. So small children don't suffocate. No problem. Let me show you the yarn, okay? It looks like we got a little bit of Velcro. But two small, these little bitty ones, a white and like a gold. But this is Annie's 100% acrylic. This is only 30 yards on these. And then we got two. This yarn feels so good. It's almost like Simply Soft, if I had to say, because it's got a sheen to it. Number 4 weight, 100% acrylic, 302 yards in these. It's the Annie's Kit Club Caring Crochet. This color is right up my alley. I'm going to enjoy working with that. So that's my kit, that. And then we have the little bit of Velcro. And that is my kit. And then there is a card in here, and it tells you, please send this donation card along with your generous handmade gift to the following address. It's going to Enchanted Makeovers in Michigan. So there's a card that I fill out when I get it done. This is just I think this is just to keep everything stable in the bag. And then here is our pattern deal. And on the front it says, Enchanted Makeovers, Capes for Kids. A armor of strength, imagination, and hope. There is the instructions. So there's going to be a tab. Let me show you. right there. There's going to be a tab there. That's where we're going to put our Velcro. Well, that's cool. I was thinking maybe there was something about, yes, on the back. Enchanted Makeovers Capes for Kids. And you can look that up at enchantedmakeovers.org. Enchanted Makeovers has been empowering women and children since 2007. It is a national 501c3 charitable organization based out of Taylor, Michigan, that serves women, children, and female veterans who are rebuilding their lives while living in shelters. Many are battling post-traumatic stress disorder and have faced human trafficking, sexual abuse, and domestic violence. Through 6 core programs, the women and children, as well as donors and volunteers, are introduced to a new outlook on their lives and possibilities for the future. One of these programs is Capes for Kids, a simple yet powerful program that has gone viral and made its way around the world. Many of the children in this program have faced unimaginable situations. Enchanted Makeovers wants these children to know that they have it within them to be their own superheroes. To see a child transformed by a humble piece of material around their shoulders and feel confident that they transcend their circumstances is life-changing. Wonderful. So I'm gonna make a cape while I'm here. And that is everything that I brought with me. Can you guys believe it? But how fun. I've got some fun stuff. And again, like I said, there is plenty of yarn downstairs. I call that my emergency yarn downstairs that I can use if I run out of stuff to make while I'm here. And I really doubt that. Okay. Like I said, I will be here probably another few days. I don't know when my videos are coming out. I don't know when my lives will be. But I'm going to keep going, and I will see you guys soon. If any of you are doing the caring crochet, I'd like to hear what your experience with it is too. All right? So you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun today, and I'll see you later.